Watch how the teacher explains why classroom rules are good for everyone while also involving the students in the rule creation.
What do we mean by class rules? What are rules? Princess. Rules is the agreement that has been made by everyone. Civic. That helps the country.
The teacher then asks students how they should all treat one another, the teacher, and the classroom environment.
And tell us.
Respect your teachers.
Respect your teacher.
Student responses are written down to become the class rules.
Ask for what? Permission before leaving the classroom.
The teacher reminds the students that there are school rules that also need to be followed, and then compares the class rules to the school rules. As a result, when students help create the rules, they take better ownership over and are more likely to follow them.
School rules.
Here, by having everyone sign the rules, students are agreeing to take responsibility for ensuring that the rules are followed. The teacher hangs the rules up for everyone to see so that the students can remind themselves of these rules. Watch how the teacher clearly communicates a three-step approach to handling discipline problems.
There are consequences in breaking up rules. The first time you break the rule, I write down your name. If you change your behavior correctly, I erase your name.
These steps refrain from shaming students and embarrassing students. It helps students control how much trouble they are getting into by providing them with an opportunity to correct their behavior. The first time a student forgets a rule, the teacher writes his or her name on the board and gives a nonverbal cue to get on task. When the teacher erases the name, this indicates to the student that he or she is being rewarded for improved behavior. In order for the system to work, the teacher does this consistently and fairly for everyone. If a student continues to go against the rules, the teacher leaves the name on the board, which indicates that the student must have a discussion with the teacher at the end of the day. The teacher can hand out a consequence at this stage, but must be consistent and fair. Every time a rule is violated, the same consequence must be applied to all students with no exceptions. This reinforces students' sense of predictability, which helps them feel a sense of control. If a student does not make significant behavior changes, the teacher places a check mark next to the student's name. This indicates that the student will have a meeting with the teacher, the principal, and possibly the student's family, in order to come to a concrete behavior improvement action plan. Notice how this consequence helps teachers to discipline without publicly embarrassing the student.
All can sit and discuss this matter. What have you to say?